Oh no. For some reason, this is the only drink I brought in here. But you know, Monday. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Taiah Tripp.
And what sucks is I wish I could tell 18-year-old me, hey man, don't let this experience define you.
Thank you for joining me. Today I'm doing a video on how to feel more at peace. So if you're here today, it's probably because you want to learn how to feel more at peace. I'm going to be sharing my personal tips on how I feel more at peace in hopes that some of you can relate to the ways I make myself feel peaceful and get inspired from it, etc. So yeah, I get stressed out like all the time. I get overwhelmed easily. I deal with depression, anxiety, and so it's important that I find ways to calm myself and remind myself that there is good things out there, because it could be super easy to fixate on negative things. Feeling at peace and just bringing yourself to calmness is essential, especially in today's world. So one thing that I do to help myself, oh my god, if this chair creaks anymore. The first thing I do to feel more peaceful is meditate. This is a very interpretive thing. If you're not familiar with meditation, I recommend that you look up meditation for beginners because it could probably expose you to some pretty cool stuff. But when I meditate, I just like to either light an incense or a candle or something of that nature, and I'll usually like play some really calming music. I use Spotify. I literally just look up like meditation music and it brings up so many playlists, and I just like pick one that has like pretty pictures and then I play that throughout my meditation sesh, and I just do whatever my body feels like it wants to do, whether that's like a certain stretch or just sitting there and reflecting on things. You know, it's really up to you how you want to meditate, but basically just make your environment around you peaceful and take some time to like sit there and reflect upon your life and the things that are disturbing your peace and how to just like kind of sift through those different situations. Another thing I do is I will count like 10 things that I'm grateful for every day, especially when I'm feeling sad or down. I just like to remind myself that there is good out there. Also, I like to just put myself in a more positive mindset overall and focusing on the things in my life that I'm grateful for or that are solid. Then I'm able to be like, okay, you know what? Life's not so bad. Another thing I do to feel more at peace is take walks. Like literally just go outside by myself, walk around wherever I feel like it, and then come back. I really like to connect with nature, and taking a walk is the perfect way to do so because you're just outside surrounded by trees and grass and sunshine and clouds. It's a really good feeling. Taking walks and being out in nature helps release endorphins in your brain, and those endorphins help you relax and they boost your mood. So whatever you're feeling, like go to that location and take a walk. Taking a walk is just a perfect way to keep your calm, focus on something simple like nature, and just relax. Another thing that I do to calm down is essential oils. I love essential oils, but I just bought this diffuser, and as soon as I brought it home and tried to use it, it just like broke. So I'm in search of a new diffuser right now, but I do have essential oils for it still, and I do like to just smell them. So these are 4 essential oils that I bought. They're good for different things. Like this one is peppermint. Peppermint is used for like joint aches or nausea. If you're not feeling well, peppermint is supposed to help you feel better. It's a really relaxing scent because it's so minty. Then this one is called Awake, and it basically just helps boost your energy in the morning when you're not quite feeling it. And then I also have one that helps put you to sleep. It's like lavender, eucalyptus, I'm pretty sure. That's like the typical put you to sleep scent. Oh, maybe not, because this is lavender right here, and I'm pretty sure this one just literally helps calm you down and relaxes you. So essential oils, the aroma of them just works with something in your brain and is like, okay, we're gonna chill out now. So that's why I recommend essential oils. Okay, this is like the most important part of this video. If you take away something, please take away this. This is like something I do and something everyone should do, is set boundaries. I cannot stress this enough. Set boundaries, set boundaries, set boundaries, so people don't walk all over you, because if you give someone an inch, they're gonna take a mile. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? So if you're constantly like trying to adjust yourself to other people, and you're not going to be as happy as you would be if you were putting yourself first and setting boundaries. So people cannot take advantage of you or cross you. It's important to put yourself first. This way you can remain peaceful and be the best version of you. Also, when you set boundaries, it shows other people how to treat you. You're gonna set the tone for how you want to be respected. It's a form of self-care, self-respect. The next thing I do to keep myself peaceful is I kind of change my perspective on negative situations. So instead of like looking at them like, oh my god, why did this happen to me? Like, why did I have to go through this? I look at it like, what is this trying to teach me? What lessons have I learned because this thing happened to me? What can I show others because I went through this? And I don't want them to make the same mistakes. You know, things like that. Just try to shift my perspective a little bit on everything, especially things that trigger like stress, because if I can look at a different way to view it, it's not going to stress me out as much anyway. Definitely recommend just trying to look at things a little bit differently. The next thing I do to remain peaceful is allow myself to relax. You know, a lot of people like to push themselves like over the limit, and it's not always good to do that because the rest is just as important as the work. It's okay to like read a book or watch TV for a little bit or just drink a cup of coffee and chill. It's important that you spend time with yourself because it helps you like collect your thoughts and reflect on your day and your life. That also goes into another thing that I do, which is take myself on dates. Like self-care at its finest. If I'm taking myself out on a date, I usually will like go buy myself coffee, go on a walk in the park. I'm like so basic when it comes to being happy. Like the smallest things make me happy. Sometimes I'll take myself out to eat, sit at a restaurant alone, but honestly it just makes me feel more independent and more powerful. It's not as like sad as you would think. A lot of people are like, oh, I would never do that. It's like sad and embarrassing, but nah, it just makes me stronger. Say bye-bye to that ego and take yourself on a date. Another thing that keeps me peaceful is trying new things. So right now I'm taking up a new hobby, which is skateboarding, or pennyboarding, I guess I should say. I get better each day. I'm not amazing at it by any means. Having something to focus on, like a new hobby or a new passion, it allows for creativity and allows for you to express yourself. So in return, you remain peaceful because you're doing things you love or trying things you love or focusing on things that you love. And the last thing that keeps me peaceful is I just remember the sun will rise tomorrow and it's another day. We can always try again. There's always a new chance to reset yourself, you know? It's never too late to be who you want or do what you want, ever. Every day's a new day, so live it up. Okay, you guys, that's all. That's all. That is all I have for today. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you like content like this because I be putting it out. Also, give it a thumbs up if you would. That'd be amazing. You will not regret subscribing or turning on my notification bell. Like, alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you all so much. There's a random goose flying outside, so if you hear that, like, that's all it is. See you in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.